Got your pose right?
Well, I didn't want to let us sit closed, isn't it? I thought I'd quite a bit more open. I'll go for this. That's a better look. Oh, I look. Yeah, that's a good angle for me.
Looking chilled, looking cash.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing really well.
Welcome back to our channel. I'm back.
This is not a joint venture.
You didn't ask for it, but I'm back. Mainly because Lucy wants to do a cooking video and can't cook.
You may remember me from such films
as Japanese sweets with my boyfriend, and boyfriend commentates on my makeup. This is the third in the trilogy.
This is the return of the king. This is the return of the king.
The return of the king.
So things are looking distinctly less covered in fairy lights, baby pink coloured as they normally are. That's because we're in our kitchen for once.
We're in my kitchen, not our kitchen.
We're in Adam's kitchen because I literally never set foot in here. Other than...
Adam, how do I turn the oven on?
When I last did a cook with me video, which was a long time ago now, if you haven't seen that, I will link it down below. Last time I did that, you probably saw the extent of my cooking skills, which is a sorry sight to witness. So I thought it was finally time to do another one, and I figured that it was only right to rope in the proper chef of this house.
You set me up for an absolute fool here when the fire alarm goes off.
The fire alarm will inevitably go off because our kitchen is a shoebox.
That's not my fault.
Don't worry though, because like any true professional chefs, we have a poking device at the ready.
A broken broom to reach the
fire alarm. We're also going to do a Q&A. We're going to answer some questions from you guys all about our relationship, how we met, dating in general, that sort of thing.
All very sweet things.
All very sweet.
Well, most of the questions about what we hate about each other.
Yeah, so many of you guys want to know what we actually hate about each other.
Less sweet.
Which I feel like says a lot about you.
Some nice steak and chips.
Yeah, on the menu tonight, steak and chips.
Yeah, proper.
A romantic classic. Okay, so I'm hungry. I want to get this show on the road. If you enjoyed this video while you're watching, then please do give it a little thumbs up. And we're going to start cooking. So tonight's dinners is actually going to be one of the quick meal ideas that McCain's have created. So rather than just steak and chips, this is steak and chips with a fancy twist, designed to make all your normal, boring, midweek dinners slightly more exciting.
Better, but still quick.
Still quick, but just more delicious. We're having balsamic glazed steak with McCain triple cooked gastro chips.
Yes.
I'm on board.
Step one is steaks.
Look away if you don't like meat.
You gotta bring it in more. There you go. Whoa. Two nice big butcher steaks.
Should have been a magician's assistant. Chips! I was waiting for you to say it.
Oh, sorry.
McCain's triple cooked gastro chips. Triple cooked luxury beef dripping. Ooh. AKA the thing I live for in my life. Is there anything better than chunky chips? No. 2
sprigs of cherry tomatoes on the vine.
Cherry tomatoes on the vine.
Delicious.
I really wanted to eat these this afternoon, so it's a miracle that they made it this far in the day. We have 3 red onions, but you'll just need 1.
This is not like on the TV where it's already sliced.
No, not at all. This is nothing like on the telly. 2
handfuls of rocket. We've actually gone for rocket, watercress and spinach. Olive oil and red wine. Vinegar. So that's it, there's like 8 things.
Red wine.
8 things, like.
I also do musical accompaniments for the cooking, that's my main role.
Right,
let's get this show on the road. I am bloody starving.
What we should have done was actually turn the oven on before we started talking, because now
no.
Step 1 is turn on oven and wait until it warms up, so.
Please enjoy this small intermission. Well, I'll kick off the Q&A then while you do some chopping.
Yeah.
So this is kind of going to be like on like Sunday morning kitchen cooking programs where there's like someone who really knows what they're doing. Yeah,
chef.
A guest chef.
Launching his own cookbook.
And then the presenter who doesn't really know anything about food but has somehow landed this job. How did you meet and how long have you been together? If you get this wrong, we're in trouble.
We met on Bumble, which is a dating app you might know, might be on.
It's a dating app that you sort of swipe around on, but the twist is that the girl has to send the first message. And I was all about that because then it stops the weirdos getting in touch.
Yeah, but I still did.
We've been together for just over 2 years. What made you stick around on each other's profiles?
Oh,
I know mine. The fact that he was ginger and had a beard.
The thing was, I think because you were smiling in like all your pictures, basically, but I used to use a picture of a ginger Justin Timberlake on my profile.
I remember that also.
As like the third picture.
But do you know what? After we'd first started talking and I started to think like, oh, this is quite good, I messaged my friends and said, I started talking to this guy, I really like him, he looks really handsome, but one of his pictures is a photoshopped Justin Timberlake. Does that make him weird?
But I did get messages like, oh my god, I never told you, you look like Justin Timberlake.
Such a weird misjudged joke for a dating app. How long were you talking online and where was your first date?
So, talking for a month.
Yeah.
Despite my best efforts to arrange a date sooner.
Well, this is my thing. So when I was on dating apps, I used to like leave them hanging for a long time. After you get like a few weeks in, they've either long gone or they're so obsessed with you that it can't possibly go wrong.
Every like other day I was like, oh, we're up to this weekend. Do you want to go? And you'd be like, I don't know. Not quite yet. And I was like, oh, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool.
Met in Covent Garden.
Met in Covent Garden
after work.
In like November. And I went to pay and it was cash only and I had no cash. So Lucy had to pay for the first drink and it was just like...
It's alright. Strong independent woman, I don't mind that. That's alright.
Lucy had said, oh, by the way, I've got a YouTube channel and I make videos, it's one of my hobbies. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I didn't really clock kind of what that meant. And then the bill came, waitress came over, gave it to us, and there was like some writing on the bill, and it just said, "I love your videos, Lucy." And I saw it, and I was like, I was thinking, is this person like super famous? And if you're watching this video, because you might be.
Yeah, shout out to you if you're still watching. You made our first date very memorable. Not that it wouldn't have been already. Shout out to you, although I'm pretty sure we forgot to tip you, so sorry about that.
Like I said.
Oh, I put my phone in the steak.
This is why you don't come in the kitchen. 25 to 30 minutes. Turning them every now and again.
That's so far away. Chips are in. They're going to take like 25 minutes?
25, 30 minutes.
So we don't need that long to cook the steaks, obviously, because we don't want them to taste like a car tyre. So we're going to go and chill out for 15 minutes, put the telly on, put our feet up. Then
we're back to pop some tomatoes in the oven. Step 2.
BRB.
Just going to put these on the baking tray. Step 2, 3.
Who knows? I don't know what step it is.
Share these all. I'll put in some extra because Lucy will inevitably eat the extras.
What? Beautiful. What is it about tomatoes on the vine that look so appealing?
So much better.
Job's a good one.
And then we'll be good to go.
Steak, steak, steak.
I'm turning the pan to do steak.
Okay.
So while
is it time?
Yeah, till I heat up the pan and stuff, and once that's all going. So while I'm heating that up, you could get some more cues.
Cooking with Lucy and Adam. You both have really busy jobs. How do you find time to enjoy each other's company? How often do you have Lucy and Adam time? This is actually a really good question for us because this scenario is like our good Adam and Lucy time throughout the week.
Yeah.
I think.
I guess when we weren't living together, it was like we had to like forcibly make time, right? Because I was living with mates. You had to like
make the effort
to do it, and now it's like you have to make the effort to not forget to do it. Steaks are sizzling.
So there's this survey that McCain have done recently. It was 2,000 couples, I think they asked, all about their like relationship at home and that kind of thing. And these stats literally blew my mind. Let me try and find them. 4 in 10 people feel disconnected from their other half because their partner works too much.
Yeah.
Like that's loads, isn't it? I think it's so easily done though, like especially for people our age who are so like career driven.
Yeah.
And they're so like, it's drilled into you all the time that you've got to do as well as you can at work. You've got to be super ambitious. Like for me, it's like you've got to be a girl boss. I think that's like so drilled into you that it's really easy to forget that your relationship also has to be a priority.
Especially considering we both have that mentality.
Yeah, exactly. When the two of you are that like independent in your work, it's hard to like bring it down a peg or two when you get home and you have to like enjoy a bit of like home life together as well. Over a third feel disconnected due to their partner spending too much time on their phone. I think we're guilty of that one.
Well, especially because you're...
Especially with my job. I've spoken to friends who do this kind of job as well and they say that they literally never switch off from this kind of job.
Yeah.
Because you've always got to be like engaging and interacting and stuff. So I do worry sometimes that like affects our relationship a bit.
Yeah, and you're getting all
sizzle.
Yeah, I mean this looks great.
Sometimes we'll sit in bed in the mornings and like both be on our phones or whatever. And then that makes you feel a bit guilty for being on your phone. But we said the other day that that is kind of like when people used to sit and both read the paper in bed.
Yeah, well, yeah, same thing,
yeah,
right?
it's the same thing, but it's just like switched into the technology version instead, I guess. But then it is also important that you are still like listening to the other person, because you're bad for that sometimes.
No.
That is like one of the questions was like, what is one of Adam's bad habits? One of your bad habits is that you'll go on your phone and just have like no awareness of whatever else is going on around you.
I'm just kind of, I put the glaze on the steaks.
Glaze the steaks.
Glaze the steaks, just to get that balsamic glaze.
Raise the steaks by glazing the steaks. Raise the steaks and glaze the steaks.
So hopefully, I mean, this is so thick, this bit of steak here.
It's mega.
That's my one.
This is the one that blew my mind, because that survey also said that 15% of the people confess to interacting with celebrities and influencers online more than they engage with their own loved one when at home. How is, like, that is, like, not okay.
How many of you were ignoring your loved one when you were asking Lucy questions on Twitter
When
and
you're
Instagram?
watching this video right now.
Who are you ignoring?
Yeah.
Look around, stop right now, look around the room.
Although I do often get comments from people saying that they like watch my videos with their boyfriends.
Really?
Which I think is hilarious. Shout out to any boyfriends that have been forced to watch this right now. But I do think when you like spend time together in the kitchen like this, and you're like, you make the effort to cook a meal together, well, not necessarily together, but like in each other's company. So even if just one of you is cooking and the other one is just here chatting, asking how your day was, what the stressful bits were, what the good bits were, I think that can like really make a difference to how good your relationship is.
Steaks are resting. As everyone knows,
Having a nap.
steaks need to rest.
Yes.
So I'm doing that's the last step before we start like plating up and doing stuff, is onions into the same pan to like absorb some of those, you know, fats and juices that have come out of the steak.
Very professional.
You know, everyone knows that.
That was by far the most professional segment of this video, by far. 7 out of 10 couples prep their main meals together. Most people do use meal times as like the time in the day where they come together, stop living this like separate independent life, and that's when you actually like become a couple again at the end of the day, isn't it? Because you have that brief like window in the morning where you're a couple.
Yeah.
You probably text.
Well, we
like,
don't really, because
not really. I
leave
sleep through
before
when
you're
you
awake,
leave.
basically.
Yeah. So it is like when you get back home, you're in the kitchen together, you sit down and have a meal. That's like the brief window of the weekday where you are actually a couple.
I guess we're a bit of an anomaly though, because I like cooking a lot,
whereas
you don't, and so we don't have that bit. It's the bit after we sit down.
But I quite often come in here and like chill with you and pester you and steal all your ingredients.
Yes,
and that's very important for our bonding.
That is, yeah. Oh, is it? Oh, that's why you do it, for the bonding.
Me eating all the tomatoes and the vegetables and the chorizo. That's just bonding.
That smells amazing. Look at these onions. Oh. Merry Christmas.
It's just like having that like little bit of like domestic life together as well, isn't it? I suppose that's always quite nice as well.
Yeah.
It's like cozy, homely. It's cute. I love making dinner together. We're almost done, but we've still got a ton of questions to answer, so I'm going to rattle through these.
Ask them and I'll start like
I'll start
plating this up.
Oh, the cat's here. Flo's come to say hello. I'm keeping her away from the food. Don't worry. There she is. Say hello.
You're good.
What are your thoughts on modern relationships, Flo? Do you get along with each other's families?
Yes.
Yeah.
My mum asked about you more than she asked about me.
What's the best thing about living together? I think the best thing about living together is the fact that I spend all day on my own, because I work from home. I love the fact that you then come home and you want to chill out, but you also want a little bit of company, so we can just like enjoy each other's company every evening. It doesn't have to be like a big spectacle of like we have to go out for dinner, like we have to do anything like that. We can just like get cozy, put something good on the telly, make a nice dinner, just like have like little cozy evenings. I think that's so nice.
All that stuff, but also like my house is a lot tidier than when I lived with a group of lads.
If you're saying that the best thing about living with me is the fact that I'm
saying
what do you think is the most important thing in a relationship?
Like making each other laugh is like super
That's what I was
important.
going to say as well.
But I guess that's not, like, my mates make me laugh, like, I'm not in a relationship with them. Like, there's other stuff involved, obviously. It's just, I think...
Yeah.
Excuse me. What do you think, Kat?
Yeah, one of my favourite things about you is that you make me laugh every single day.
That's
like,
good.
even if I'm literally in the worst mood ever, feeling awful, I still end up laughing.
I'm making a little chip Jenga tower over here for presentation purposes.
Okay, that's the next stress. You've got to make this look nice on camera.
Yeah, it will.
Okay, I'm trusting you. What's one thing you love about each other? Aww. That's really cute.
I honestly think it's that you've been so easily able to integrate into like my family and my
yeah.
friends and everything else, because it just makes like everything so much easier when you've got. I mean, the relationship is one thing to worry about.
Yeah.
But it's also all the other bits that go with it, and like you come on all our group holidays now and everything else, and it's just like there's no stress around that.
Basically. I'm a drama-free person.
You are indeed. I want to get these steaks on top.
Most of the time.
Go on then.
What's one thing I love about you?
Yeah.
I could say the fact that you cook all my dinners for me, but I'm not going to say that. That you're very calming and patient and understanding of me. Because I'm not the easiest. The fact that you are very good at calming things down and talking me through things and being very supportive.
Bingo.
That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah. Maybe we should be like relationship experts.
Okay, now you have to say one thing that you'd change.
Nail biting. Literally, I can't stand it.
I'm sorry.
That's the thing that I would change, I think.
So when I speak to you on the phone and you speak to me like I'm a sales client.
I know what this is.
And you're like, hi Lucy, it's Adam calling. Yeah, great, that sounds great. Yeah, great. Just touching base. So,
no way. Hi Lucy, it's Adam. Just call on my way home.
Literally that. That's got to be one of the worst things. But then I guess that's just another example of it being really hard to like switch your work mode off, and then you come home to your partner and like you have to learn to turn that off and enjoy each other's company. I know you've got cutlery in your hands, but there's 3 questions left, so these have got to be super quick fire.
Right.
Do you have any advice on moving in with each other for the first time?
Do it.
Yes, do it. It's really great. It's super fun. What's your favourite memory that you have together? Mine's Brighton.
Oh, I was going to say Copenhagen.
Ah. Well, Brighton was the first trip that we ever went on together, and Copenhagen was like the best holiday that we've ever been on.
Yeah.
So they're both good ones. And last but not least, who said I love you first?
Me.
Adam said it. But I'd been speaking to my friends for like 2 weeks before that, like, he still hasn't said it and I really want to say it. Do I say it first? But I kind of didn't want to say it first.
I knew you wouldn't say it, just because I like know you.
Yeah.
And I knew like, unless I say it, it'll be years. Like 10 years into
we would
marriage.
literally still be at this point and I'd be like, I like you. And I'm stopping the questions now because dinner is ready and I am so ready to eat this food.
Here it comes.
Da, 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 da. This deserves a close-up. Would you look at that?
Blimey.
Whoa. Yes, please.
This is your plate now.
That's dinner sorted. We're off to go and eat this now and enjoy each other's company. So while I eat your chip, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed a little cameo from Adam over here.
Yeah. If you want me back, you know,
let me know.
Let Lucy know. But don't let her know if you don't want me back. Don't forget to get involved in the comments down below. If you fancy giving this a little thumbs up, it should be around here somewhere, I reckon.
Let's have a chat in the comments down below, particularly what you think about all this kind of stuff about people wishing that they could spend more quality time together. Let me know whether you and your significant other like to bond in the kitchen, meal times. Do you reckon it's important to spend your evenings together like this? Do you reckon it's important to like bond over a bit of cooking together? Let me know. We'll have a chat in the comments down below. Don't forget you can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at LucyJaneWood, and I'm gonna go now because I feel like Adam's gonna bite my head off in a minute if I don't let him eat this steak.
I've eaten like all my chips whilst I've been waiting for you to finish this video.
Thanks so much for watching and I will see you guys next time with another video. Bye!
Bye! See you later.
Mwah.